It wasn't until I came under that style of preaching, it wasn't until I got confronted by the Holy Spirit that made me aware of the fact that, you know what, if I don't get this settled, you know what, eternity is a real place. I kind of played down the whole hell factor, okay? I played down the whole damnation thing. The whole condemnation of sin was something I just didn't want to think about that. And there is that aspect of people. In fact, I'll be honest with you, as I've door knocked and as I've canvassed and as I've talked with people, as I've carried on a bit of a coffee shop ministry, I can promise you that attitude, that spirit permeates this island. Got a lot of quote-unquote good people. Got quote-unquote a lot of religious people. I have never ever pastored anywhere where more people are actively involved in church and yet still walk at a great distance from God. This island is permeated with that kind of... It's traditionally acceptable here. Okay? People have a very long heritage and a very, very strong tie, and the church is a part of that tie. But that tie keeps them in bondage in spiritual darkness. And so we've got to find a way to bring them to a place where God can turn on the light bulb and expose them to their wickedness, expose them to their lost condition, expose them to the fact that the church has been used for all intents and purposes to keep them in that spiritual bondage. Now that's a tough one. Because I'll tell you what we're doing. We're going against the grain of the culture here. That's tough. I'm just saying, after pastoring here for 5 years and working with the people and rubbing the shoulders and living in the community, I'm realizing that I have never really ever faced as such a difficult tie to something that, quote-unquote, for all intents and purposes in the religious world, seems good, but it is wrapped up in its blindness because it rejects the power of the gospel. That's what Jesus faced during the time that Christ walked on this earth. That's exactly what he dealt with. Those were the people that he reached out to. If you think about it and you study the scriptures, it was the religious crowd that gave Jesus Christ the greatest problems.